Shout out to Money Brown, man. Earl Jr. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV and keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out the fight? Well, this your boy Money back with another one, man. And this one here is on that gorilla, that killer from Baltimore, Gervonta Tank Davis, a 2-division world champion, looking to be a 3-division world champion when he take on Mario Barrios, in a couple of days for the WBA regular title. Gervonta came out praising Canelo Alvarez, saying that he is the #1 pound-for-pound champion in the world, and he is a big fan of Canelo Alvarez. Like he said, who's not a fan of Canelo? Canelo doing his thing in the boxing game. He's earning his position. And I want y'all to listen to what Tank had to say, and I'll be right back with the great assessment, family.
Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of him. Who's not a fan of him?
Right.
He's definitely a great fighter.
How do you think he deserves that pound for pound?
Yeah, he's #1, right? Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of him. Who's not a fan of him?
Right.
He's definitely a great fighter.
How do you think he deserves that pound for pound?
Yeah, he's #1, right? Yeah.
I can see, man, that's Gervonta Davis saying Canelo is a great fighter. They told him, Tank, every time we talk to Canelo, he always says that, he enjoyed watching you and that he's a fan of yours. Or you're a fan of Canelo. He said, yeah, I'm definitely a fan of Canelo. Who's not a fan of Canelo? He's definitely a great fighter. And y'all see what they said. What you think about the pound for pound? He said he's #1, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's Gervonta Davis praising Canelo Alvarez, giving him his just due and his flowers, and I can respect it. You know what I'm saying? I can respect these young boys saying Canelo coming up, and they want to be in that same realm. And Gervonta Davis, he's working his way to be there, man. Canelo, we all know, the 168-pound unified world champion, looking to take on Caleb Plant in the fall time for an undisputed bout. And he want to become undisputed at the division, man. History in the making. History in the making. We all seen him this past weekend at Chavez and Hector Camacho Jr. They exhibition fight. Chavez Sr. passed the torch to Canelo Alvarez, saying he's arguably the greatest Mexican fighter of all time. Canelo Alvarez gave the praises back, let him know, no, you are the greatest of all time. If it wasn't for you, it won't be no me. I grew up watching you. And that's what, a humble killer do. You feel me? When you great, you be humble like that, bro. You give credit to those who paved the way, and that's what Canelo was doing. He was being humble about the situation. He respected what Chavez Sr. said to him, and that's a good thing, because it kills the tension. You know what I mean? Now, Tank, right? Tank looking to be a 3-division world champion. Mario Barrios in a couple of days, man. Well, we can say tomorrow. Right now, it is Friday. Mario Barrios tomorrow on Saturday. He's looking to go in there and put on a hell of a performance against a hell of a champion in Mario Barrios at 140. Barrios ain't no slouch, big, long, lengthy, got power, been at 140, and he's the bigger man. So Tank got his work cut out for him. He's going to have to work, to get this victory on Saturday night, man. It's not going to be an easy task for him. But these are the fights you have to fight, and these are the things you have to do if you want to get to that Canelo level, bro. You got to go in there, you got to show up, you got to perform, as he been doing, getting spectacular knockouts and looking good in the process. You feel me? A lot of people go hate on Gervonta Davis, but listen, excitement is excitement, bro. Packing out houses, putting asses in the seats, that's what the game is about. Canelo just put 73,000 asses in the seats in his last fight, got the knockout, that's what the game is about, snatching another world title. That's what it's about. Now he's one title away from becoming, the undisputed champion at 168 pounds, the first person in history to ever do it, and he's a Mexican. So it's going to be a Mexican to be the first person to ever become an undisputed world champion at 168 pounds, and he can be proud of that. His country can be proud of that, and that's something that's going to go in the history books. We all know the great Andre Ward reigned at 168 for a while. Now, I mean, he never became undisputed at the division for whatever reason. But we know Dre is a bad motherfucker, and he's a Hall of Fame fighter, undefeated, similar to Floyd Money Mayweather with a skill set. And the kid Dre never lost, I think, since he was 12. I think I said 13 or something like that at first, but I think it was 12 years of age. Somebody might correct me once y'all heard the video. You dig what I mean? But Andre Ward haven't lost in a long goddamn time. Let's just say that. But, he never became undisputed at the 168-pound division. And Canelo Alvarez, he's looking, to make that happen when he take on Caleb Plant, once they get everything signed, sealed, and delivered, because it's not, up and running yet. But when he take on Caleb Plant in the fall time, and I believe Canelo will be victorious. I believe Caleb Plant is a tough fucking opponent. He ain't no slouch. He's not just going to come and lay down. He got pride. He's undefeated, right? He's going to fight for the country. It's going to be the USA versus Mexico. He's going to put it on his back. He's going to try to go out there and win, give it all he got, work his ass off, got a good jab, got good leg movement, got some good pop, but I don't think it's the kind of pop that's going to discourage Canelo Alvarez. It's a possibility. You know what I mean? He dropped Jose Uzataki ass, I think, twice or 3 times, and Uzataki was a tough cat. But we all seen Canelo chin on display against Triple G, so we know how that go. You know what I mean? We know how that go. So Gervonta Davis looking to become a 3-division world champion. Canelo Alvarez is already the 4-division world champion, looking to do something that he haven't accomplished yet in his career, become undisputed. That could motivate Gervonta Davis to want to clean out a division and become undisputed. We know Tank is at 140. Josh Taylor is the undisputed champion at 140 pounds. Josh Taylor said Tank is fighting for Mickey Mouse belts, calling them out, throwing shots, things of that nature. We just seen Leonard Ellerby said, he can throw shots at Tank all he wants to, but he only sold 1,000 tickets. He was in an arena where it was only 1,000 people in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? So Leonard throwing the shots back saying that Josh Taylor can't sell, you know what I mean? But I think they was fighting in the bubble. And when you fighting in the bubble, the things are limited, you feel me? But Josh Taylor being an undisputed world champion, I think the UK rides for him heavy. You know what I mean? Scotland going to ride for him heavy. We know he's from Scotland, right? William Wallace, you feel me? So he got a large country that's going to ride for him. So maybe Tank can probably get a fight with Josh Taylor, you feel me, for the undisputed title. You never know how this is going to play out. We know Taylor got a fight coming up, and then after that, he's talking about Turnbull Crawford. But if you're talking about a Gervonta Davis and a Josh Taylor at 140 for all the titles, that's a big fucking fight. And I think that fight makes more money and generate more than Turnbull Crawford. That's just me. That's what I see. Gervonta Davis, he's a big fucking, he's a big deal. I think Tank is hotter than Turnbull Crawford as a superstar. I know Turnbull Crawford accomplished more as in accomplishments and things of that nature. 3-division world champion, former undisputed WBO welterweight world champion. And Gervonta Davis is a 2-division world champion, looking to be a 3-division world champion, right? But Turnbull Crawford got the undisputed on him. So when we look at that, Tank put more asses in the seats. Tank pay-per-views do more buys. And Turnbull Crawford, he's trying to find that big name to do a pay-per-view. So Josh Taylor might want to consider Gervonta Davis at 140 for undisputed. And Gervonta Davis can do something Canelo Alvarez is doing, becoming the undisputed champion at the division, making more history, bigging up your name, and trying to put yourself in that Canelo realm, man, because we all know how Canelo fan base is. It's fucking crazy, bro. It's crazy. The dude put 73,000 asses in Dallas, Texas, dog. 73,000 people. Let that shit sink in, bro. We talking about 73,000 motherfuckers in one building. In one building. He broke a record. He broke a record, bro. That is a lot of people, dog. That is a lot of people in one damn building. And he went in there and showed up and showed out and got the knockout in impressive fashion, bro. You can't do it no better on a bigger stage. You feel me? You can't do it no better on a bigger stage. And I think Tank want to follow that thing. And, Tank, he got the best of both worlds. He got Floyd Money Mayweather over there that's talking to him, giving them game, giving them directions, controlling his career. Then you got Canelo Alvarez that's praising you. Now he the hottest thing in the game. He fought Floyd Money Mayweather, lost to him. But after that, the dude, recuperated, came back, and didn't let that discourage him, learn from it, and never lost since. He never lost since, and he's doing his goddamn thing. You feel me? He's doing this thing, and his peers respect him, right? They respect him. They give him his just due. You got some of them that's gonna hate on him, but you can't discredit hard work, bro. You can't discredit hard work. You feel me? When I say he's the definition of hard work, I'm talking about both of these dudes. Both of them work hard. Both of them work hard. You feel me? But you got to put that work in if you want results. If you want great results, you got to put that hard fucking work in. Canelo is putting the hard work in. Gervonta Davis, I don't care what y'all say, putting the hard work in. Being a fighter ain't fucking easy. It ain't easy, bro. You know what I mean? You got to worry about the critics every goddamn day. You can never do enough. You got to worry about what's going on in the game. You got to worry about the promoters putting you in the right fights. You got to worry about this. You got to worry about that. It's a lot that go along with being a fighter, bro. Watch your diet. Watch your weight. Don't fuck up over her. Don't talk to this shorty. Leave her alone. Don't do this. Don't do that. You got to be disciplined as fuck. Very disciplined to make it to the pinnacle in this boxing game and stay there over a period of time. You understand what I'm saying? It's not easy, bro. It's not easy. So I applaud Canelo Alvarez. You feel me? I had Errol Spence #1 at first. I get Canelo back to #1 spot. I put Errol Spence at #2, right? Errol Spence about to face Manny Pacquiao, you know, and things gonna go up. But by Canelo coming undisputed, he gotta have that spot, bro. I can't take it from him. You gotta get credit where credit is due. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get credit where credit is due. If Errol Spence go and beat Manny Pacquiao, beat your Dennis Ugas, then beat Terrence Will Crawford, then we might be talking about something. You feel me? I know a lot of people might say that still ain't enough, but to me, it might be enough. You understand what I'm saying? But both of them dudes are great. Both of them are making history. Both of them on top of their games. And these people, they putting that hard work in. Tank, Canelo, Earl, they putting that hard work in. Jamel Charlo. I mean, dudes that's trying to be undisputed and go out there and be the best, you got to salute them and you got to praise them, bro. You got to salute him and you got to praise him. So once again, man, Gervonta Tank Davis gives Canelo his flowers and say that he's a great fucking fighter and he's the #1 pound-for-pound fighter. And Canelo gives Gervonta Davis all his praises, say he's a great fighter and he's very exciting and he love watching Tank fight. Game, recognized game. Salute to you, Tank, on Saturday. Salute to you, Canelo, in September. And we'll just see how the game play out. Until then, it's your boy Money. This is the NSBC movement. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to donate OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend, hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the video. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.